What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new video from Maximum Football that is coming out later on this year across all platforms. We are going to get into all important information. I'm going to show you guys this video. Keep in mind that, obviously they're still working on it. However, if you watch this video, the gameplay is 1,000 times better than the last video. Just keep that in mind. Let's check out this trailer and then we'll come back and break it all down and even compare it to the likes of NCAA 14. All right, let's roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is their first Maximum Football that they are releasing. Brand new team working on the game. New company and Modus Games bought this title. So a few key points to hit on before we break down the gameplay is this game is built on the Unreal Engine 5, the brand new engine that just came out. It's the best of the best, guys. Like, these graphics look pretty damn good for a first-year football game. This is free to play across all platforms. And I know what you're thinking, oh, free to play, so there must be loot boxes, right? No, negative. No loot boxes. I'm not 1,000% sure how they're going to monetize, but their goal is to get more players involved, especially when you have a brand new football game coming into the market. They want to get the most hands on the game as possible. So I think going free to play is an excellent strategy. It's going to be coming out on all systems. You got PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and Steam. And yes, they would love to be able to do crossplay, and I believe that they are going to be trying to make that a possibility. And it says here on their website that early access is coming spring of 2023. You can go to the website, sign up for a newsletter. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work, how are we all gonna be able to get on, but you guys can stay up to date on their Twitter, on their website. You join the Discord for all new information regarding how to access this early access this coming up spring. Okay, now let's talk about the game. You saw from the trailer it's gonna have online multiplayer, which is a huge deal for me. I love playing against people online. That's really what I did growing up. There were some things that I hope they do with that, but we'll discuss that later in our wish list. They're gonna have a dynasty mode. So if you're like me, I love college football, you're gonna be able to recruit players, manage your staff, and I even believe that the better you do, you're gonna be able to upgrade your stadium. I mean, these are features that we want in the new Madden games, but we never get. It's a pro and college game. Along with doing pro and college, you'll be able to create your own team, your own school, whatever you want to do. They have a logo creating system in there, and I think if they make the UI very user-friendly, that could be just a phenomenal feature. Apart from gameplay, the UI, it has got to be spot on to keep all of us engaged. Well, those are just some of the features that are in this game if you didn't know. Now I'm going to throw up some NCAA 14 gameplay along with gameplay from this Maximum Football trailer to look at here. And this first play really stuck out to me for a few different reasons. Number one, the offensive linemen are combo blocking, and they're even working to the linebackers there. The safeties are coming down. The running back, who is number 45, which is a disgusting number, I might add, he hits a nasty spin move followed by a juke. In the spin move, it's awesome because you can see that that's where I feel like their motion cap takes place, and you can see how it's physics-based and not an animation cluster bunch like the likes of Madden. And the thing is, you got to remember, this is their first title, guys. In the gameplay, this is not 100% done yet, but I don't care. I would play this right now. And even when the running back gets past the line of scrimmage, the defensive linemen are still working. Those are the little details that make a difference here. Okay, guys, in this second play here is a slot pass. Looks like the defense is running some man coverage, and it looks like maybe a linebacker is on this receiver. Obviously, you would like the linebacker to be a little bit more alert to his assignment. I want you to look at this catch here. This man is doing a 360, staying in stride, and he finishes the play. He doesn't stop. He is gone, and that's going to be a touchdown. I really love how he comes back for that. A sweet 360 catch. And when you look at the passing game compared to like NCAA, these are some things I think they could potentially adjust a little bit. Is kind of like the camera angle, and on EA's product, it just looks a little bit more smoother, I would say. But again, I'm not mad about it. I think it looks good. And you can see that sideline pass here. That's what I'm talking about, like with the camera angles, how they look a little different. Next up, look at how smooth this interception is down here on the goal line. What I love about this is he gets the pick and the game kind of freezes for a second for the camera angle to turn. That way you don't get all confused when the camera is trying to turn and accidentally run backwards. I think that is really well done there. It looks really smooth. And right here, you can go ahead and look at these hits, man. They look so smooth. And the thing is, yes, they probably went into instant replay to get these hits or whatever, but they look very cinematic to me. But this is all cinematic that's inside of the game. You can tell this is where the physics-based tackling really comes in. You can see like that one small clip of him making the tackle inside of the game. It looks really good. You can just see the potential. And obviously with all of the customization, man, it looks like you can customize your different visor colors. It does look like everybody's rocking the same helmets. No, I take that back. There's a bucket helmet there, big Zenith. I'm gonna call them some LeBron cleats, man. They look kind of dope, man. There's actually a few different style of cleats I saw there as well. That looks really nice. Along with customizing your stadium, your field, doing all of that stuff, man. Potentially might be what I'm most excited about. All right, so we talked about the basic game info. We talked about some of the features inside of the game. Kind of did a side-by-side of, you know, maximum football in a beloved football game. Now let's talk about like a wish list, right? Like things that we want to see rather cleaned up or put into the game, okay? And obviously, you know, this is all constructive because we want the best game possible. I think we're all kind of sick of the EA monopoly, right? So one thing I'll hit on here is just some screenshots from the game. Now, who knows, because, you know, I'm sure they're still in alpha or beta or whatever. I hope that they come out with a better scoreboard. To me, this is kind of like a PS2-esque, PS3-esque. I think they can absolutely create a better scoreboard that, I'm not saying like looks just like ESPN's or whatever, but you know, they could definitely do that. There's so many different templates that they could work from to make this look like a more professional scoreboard. Honestly, they probably will come out with a better one. It's probably the last thing that they're worried about right now, but I saw it on the screenshot, had to address it. Number two is, I know that in the trailer it says online multiplayer head-to-head. Now, how in-depth is that going to be? Is it just going to be a quick now, play now match against a random opponent? Is it going to be a skill-based matchmaking opponent? You know, back in the day, what made the old Maddens and the old NCAAs such a great experience was you could go in there and there was a lobby system, so you can go into the East lobby. You could go in there, see the people who are also in there maybe looking for a match, and you could challenge the best players according to their record. I thought that was something that was really cool. Unfortunately, they took all of that away, so now all we have is quick play to head-to-head now, and it kind of feels like whenever you play really good, you get destroyed the next match because you're playing against somebody who knows the ultimate cheese or whatever in the game. The next thing here that has to be looking good, it's the UI, man. Not only is it the play art that has to look good, it's the play selection. I'm sure they can grab inspiration from many different games that have done very well in picking, you know, the right formations to the plays. Gameplay is obviously going to keep people invested, but the UI has got to be user-friendly. If it's not, I feel like a lot of people, even though it's free to play, are going to bounce. Now, I'm not sure what the legalities are of this, but let's say like for people like me who love to play college football, I know there will be people out there that will go out and they'll create the actual teams and schools and whatnot. And it would be awesome if we could have some kind of roster sharing experience, you know, because if I'm trying to get 60 plus college teams in here, it's going to be a pain in the neck to make them all myself. But so far, it looks like they're headed in a very positive direction, guys. If you want to join their community, you can absolutely do that. Join their Discord, get involved, give them some feedback. Follow Micah on Twitter. Seems like a super down-to-earth dude. And the most important thing is they actually seem like they're listening to their community. I can't wait to get my hands on it. We're going to be bringing some maximum football content to the channel. And if it holds my interest, maybe we'll do a season on it or something like that. I'm going to leave their information in the description down below, so make sure you guys check it on out. Thank you for checking out this video. I definitely appreciate it. This is the place for college football related content. Make sure you guys check out some of our other videos as well. We try to be different over here. And if you like the video, make sure you hit that sub button for me. I'll be back with more information whenever it's posted. So until then, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you guys later.